So previous live stream I did a little bit of pre-talk. Now I'm already into my daily regime at the 5th time. So it's always 1 time, 2 times, 3 times, 4 times, 5 times. Deep dips plus knee raises, pull-up plus knee raises. Knee raises on the parallel bars and or on the pull-up bars, and then a lot of forward lunges, step-up lunges, etc, etc. But now the weather is changing, so I'm gonna show you a little bit. I'm now at the 5 times, so I'm putting the camera every time a little bit randomly. I'm not over here now between the other calisthenics spots. Anyway, we're in Sofia, Bulgaria. So we do now, I don't know how clear it is. We do now the 5 times deep dips plus knee raises. Easy work. Come on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And actually, you know, that's my daily regime. And now I choose today for I'm holding the camera, see, you can see it a little bit. Knee raises, controlled, not swinging like a wild baboon. 3, 4, 5. So the thing is, when you see now the 5 time knee raises, that is not so 1 time, 2 times, 5, and then always the 5, and now plus knee raises. And like I always say, not the normal, you know, just that you like a little doggy, you know, woof, a little bit with the chin over it, always to the chest. You do a pull up or you don't. Anyway, not bragging, just giving you a little bit a different perspective on life. No half work. So, and this is what I do 365 days a year. So, and 5 times, you know, 1 time, 2 times, 3 times, 4 times, 5 times. That is my sweet spot. Everybody finds their own sweet spot. You know, you can go 1 time per week to the gym, but you know, you better keep on eating Cheetos in front of the television. Anyway, I don't know how clear you can see it, but here we go. Easy work. And we just up, chest pull up, knee raise. 1 time. Chest pull up, knee raise. 2 times. Up, chest pull up, knee raise. 3 times. Chest pull up, knee raise. That's the 4th time. And knee raise. Hoppa. 5. Now we're counting backwards 4 times. The rain starts to get more intense now. The thing is, I think we can finish this just in time. Not that I normally care, but today I also don't care. We still finish every single day. If you watch this for the first time, temperature, circumstances don't matter to me. And I'm not speaking like those usual idiots on the internet. Even when I was homeless, I didn't eat for 4 days. I still put in the runs. At that time a little bit less kilometers, I think 6 or 7 kilometers. But still, who gives a rat's ass? And this is what I think, you know, it takes a lot to kill a person, you know, physically, trust me. So everybody who has a little bit excuses over there, you know, don't. For your own good. Okay, 4 times, because we're counting back now. 1, 2, 3, 4, seeing people who wonder why you're doing deep dips and not like the willy vanilly ones that I usually see on the internet, where all those young guys, you know, me at 47, wait a minute, knee raises, 2, 3, 4, 5. Always touch a little bit your elbows, so no half work. Now we're going to the 4 times pull up plus knee raise. I'm gonna put this time the camera over here. I don't know how good the microphone is at this point because it is rainy. The sky is whining, crying his eyes out, or her eyes out. Okay, 4 times. And like always, not the little doggy chin ups, like poof, chest pull ups. Come on. 1, 2, 3. Last one. 4. Okay. Over here now, 3 deep dips plus knee raises. You know, I was talking about those deep dips plus the knee raise, but I always think you're anyways already over there. If you're going to the parallel bars instead of those, you know, half-baked dips, just do it all the way, and then grab a little bit your core. Always your core. Doesn't only look good, you benefit from it in many aspects of life. Running, you need for a lot of stuff your core, your breathing, your everything. And again, it looks good, right? You don't want to walk around with a beer barrel, you know, a keg in front that you look pregnant all the time. No disrespect to the women who are pregnant, and just I'm talking to the man over here. So 3 times. 1, 2, 3. By the way, the parallel bars over here, they're a little bit wider. Not very happy with it. Especially now, today I'm pretty stiff from the previous 72 hours of non-stop going. So, knee raises, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Easy work. 3 pull-ups plus knee raises, and then over here 2 deep dips plus knee raises, 5 knee raises, 2 pull-ups plus knee raises, and then 1, done deal. Daily regime done. But first we have to do the 3 pull-ups plus knee raises. But yeah, that's the thing about doing something structured. You got your peak and you go slowly down. It's good for your mental health. A lot of people don't understand that part, and I'm also I'm 47. The thing is, if you see most guys on the calisthenics part, depends also in which area, you know, there's not a, you know, not a lot of definition, and that is simply they do all kind of willy vanilly things, and that is no disrespect. The thing is, structured things are boring, you know. It's not the most exciting stuff. It gives you results. And if you watch this or me for the first time, you know, I'm in the growth business, so you know, this is all character and mental ahead of the herd. So 3 times. What has to do with ahead of the herd though? Well, if you, and I'm saying this more before, you know, when you go to the gym and you see all the guys posing like girls, with all due respect, what do you expect? You're also gonna drive up to the gym with a lease car, talk about your self-employed business model. Yes, because everybody does that over there. So over here we just go for it. We need to think outside the box. We help a lot of people in different countries, different age categories, genders. So we need to be ahead over here. Anyway, 3 times. Easy work, and again, not the normal little doggy chin out. Come on, easy work, just the chest pull up, eh? And one more. See, and I understand if you watch this for the first time and you would say, yeah, but Alan, I can do 1,000. Yeah, okay. You do 1,000 every single day? Wow. Then you'll probably look like a Hulk. Congratulations. Well, my daily regime starts every day at 5:15. Do I have to? No, I want to, because I'm obsessed with what I'm doing. And this is simply my break. Between 11 and 2, it's always my break. And of course, this is next to the runs and a lot of other things. But anyway, we're busy over here. Focus at the job at hand. Now, 2 times the deep dips plus knee raise. 5 times deep dips plus knee raise. No, but that's what I already said. 5 deep dips plus knee raise, and then knee raises, and then pull up plus knee raise. Such an easy work. One, 2, and again, when you do something every single day, trust me, you're not gonna push out up to 10. So, you know, I'm doing now 1 times, 2 times, 3 times, 4 times, 5 times, 4 times, 3 times, 2 times, 1 time. You're not gonna do 10, you know, up to 10. 1 times, 2 times, 3 times, 4 times, 5 times, 6 times. You get the picture. Because you won't do it every single day. Trust me, you won't. If you do, yeah, I don't know, then you're probably also constantly hungry. Because I have, to be very honest, multiple times per week I have difficulties to feed myself. But it's also because of the running, and I'm decreasing my runs already just to bulk up a little bit. Anyway, 2 times. Easy work. And like always, not the little doggy, just a chest pull up. Plus knee raise. Up again. Easy work. Yeah, but Alan, how do we know that you did everything? You know what? The thing is, if you watch my vlogs, you can hear the way I speak, and you're not gonna maintain a fabricated thing for hundreds and hundreds of vlogs and live streams. On this channel, I think there's 1,600 videos. Just check it, you can see it. I don't dance around the bush. If I would be in luring people around the bush and all that stuff, you know, get myself those football sleeves, put a needle in my ass and brighten my teeth in Turkey for a couple of $100, you know, who are you fooling? The thing is, we live in the real life, and you know, we employ multiple structures that not understandable by the traditional business thinkers, and definitely not by normal 9-to-5ers. But I'm giving away the work structures for free, so you can do everything from the phone. But anyway, 1 time. And if I'm totally mistaken, maybe I am. I think it's 1 time now. Oh, okay. Just do 2. just the end of my daily regime. By the way, I got multiple videos about the daily regime thing, in case some people want to get over here between the ears brighter, stronger, speak a little bit with more, I won't say passion, thought about this, wait a minute, I'm gonna do first 5, 1 minute, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I said the word passion, but I had a thought, because in the past I had some contacts also in Spain, but the thing is, those people are, yeah, it's all fun, passionate, but also very emotional about stuff, you know. I'm over here in Sofia, Bulgaria, and the thing is, one thing that I love about this country, one of the many things, is simply common sense. And probably when I'm saying this, you know what, no, it's simply reality. Over here on the schools they also banned those LGBT thing that people can become, I don't know what. And over here you got men and women, you understand? So I don't know how you say this. I don't see, I'm not even into those label things, but it is, and it's simply common sense that there is nothing in between, right? Men, women, okay, you can go to the other side, but still. Anyway, we're not getting into this. So we do 2 times pull-ups with knee raise, and then you have again a little bit an inside of the daily regime. 1. And I'm doing this for years, no break. So that's it. The rain is falling from the sky, and it is time for me to oh yeah, I had a message. The thing is, now I'm going slowly back to the Airbnb. I'm gonna work on one project for Malta, in Malta. Great project. Also I'm gonna do anyways, if you are in Malta, and not only this, if you planning to go to Malta, reach out to me. Perhaps I got some things for you to do, maybe. Not only this, I could give you discounts on ferry rides, because I'm involved in the ferry sales tickets, ferry ticket sales. What the hell, I said it in a totally different order. And the thing is, you can get a discount, you know, in case you can get a little bit some release time from your master. And if you watch my vlogs, keep on watching my vlogs and live streams, maybe at one point you're gonna claim your freedom. You know, you don't have to ask your master for a getaway of his regime. So I'm gonna pack up my bag. Oh yeah, on the previous live stream I actually fed one cat, and I have to throw it away. Don't leave the garbage over here in the open, huh? Okay, I won't leave it over here in the wild. Over here in, I don't know if I already said where I am, but at the moment I'm in Calisthenics, very quickly and close to Sofia. It is actually a quartal, I would say, a neighborhood of Sofia. A little bit, yeah, I see it more like a village. And the thing is, it's great. Nobody else over here, you know. Most people, yeah, especially now the weather is a little bit rainy. Most beautiful weather trainers, they go outside when it's only beautiful weather. But again, that's how we stay ahead of the herd. It's not only about, you know, just the physical part, that is a positive collateral damage, but for me everything is mental. I did it. So if I go this evening to bed I don't have to look myself in the mirror like, no darling, today you skipped, you could be proud of yourself. Nope, every single day. And that's the thing about the winter. I talked about this before. I'm always happy, you know, when it's beautiful weather. I always think you kept on doing it. And also when it goes totally the opposite. So for example, when I lived in Malta, I still did my runs when it was about 40 plus degrees. Everybody was hiding in the airco, sitting on the terrace, you know, getting drunk, talk about the problems. No, doesn't matter. The steel, the concrete, beautiful. They don't lie, they don't do anything, they don't care. It's like real life, but then a little bit realer, you know. The concrete doesn't bend. You can go to the treadmill, bumping up and down, put your feet on the side and the kilometers will drip in. The thing is, this is not gonna go faster or slower. Look, stones, concrete. That's how you build those nice back, I mean bottoms, you know. Some guys, they don't really give a shit about it. The thing is, I do. When I'm in the shower with somebody, you know, I want to see something nice, and you know, you have to return the favor. Don't be so selfish. Okay? Give your spouse a little bit of eye candy. There are a lot of guys who walk around with no chest, you know, they have 2 bags. Yeah, that's all great, but don't do it only for yourself. Do it for your spouse, so she doesn't have to cheat, or he or she doesn't have to cheat, or giggling with the girlfriends together. Oh, he's so hot. You know how it works. Like I always say, people are animals and people have eyes, and yes, you get attached to each other, but you know, don't fall for the regular mumbo jumbo, because in the end there's a reason for the fact that the people who getting married, they need all of a sudden a little bit of an outlet, because they are not the way they say they're gonna be. They pretending, try to fit in because time is ticking. That is really a scarcity mindset, people. Scarcity mindset. I know so many couples, they together, and I think, mamma mia, the way you treat each other, I would smack their faces together like bam. So wake up and treat each other a little bit with more respect, let's say, also a little bit more gratitude, and I don't know what. Yeah, but all we're friends now. Yeah, I understand. You bang each other only because you get attached to each other and you think you don't have any choices anymore, you know. Yeah, Dolly, it's so that you never had a long relationship. Yes, I did. I have multiple long relationships. The thing is, at one point you see the truth, and like I always like to implement. I never have any bad standings with one of my exes, so I can say this. I'm actually happy for those. The majority of my exes, they have children now. Very happy for them. I don't have children, and the thing is also, I also don't see myself in the nearby future with a bunch of children singing around the Christmas tree and around Christmas. No, very honest about it. Got things to do, got a purpose to fulfill. What I see is simply people slaving away, and I see the key is in their hands, because I'm doing everything from the phone, you know, and giving away all the strategies and work structures. Always work structures, strategies, you know, so you understand a little bit where it's about. And the majority of people who sell you some dumbass course, they're not going to give you the exact work structures. And the thing is, if they did, or if they do, then it's simply a loophole. And my work structures are evergreen, can implement in multiple industries. That's why I'm also active in multiple industries, multiple countries, dealing with multiple people, multiple genders from also different age categories. So I am super flexible. Why, darling? Now I'm going to tell you exactly why. Great question. Thing is, I started selling when I was 11, door to door, knocking on the door. Can I clean your fucking bike? Didn't say the word fucking, huh? But the thing is, now I'm 47. You know, I had offline businesses. I did tons of offline projects, tons and tons. Yes, I also used laptops before, you know, all outdated stuff, not necessary anymore. The thing is, yeah, but I love to sit in a coffee place with my laptop that I just bought for a couple of grand. What do you do with it? Yeah, no, yeah, now I'm a digital nomad and I'm a slave to somebody else. Yeah, but you always will be a slave of somebody else. No, totally not true. Again, traditional thinking, not necessary. Outdated traditional thinking. Because, again, when you put yourself, you know, I think for a couple of weeks ago somebody said, yeah, but you're a digital nomad. No, I'm not. Simply because I am in a position of control and not that I'm, you know, like a freelancer bouncing from this and this to blah blah blah. Everything is long term. Anyway, I'm gonna give you those strategies and work structures as well to build solid relationship, so you're not gonna get fooled too many times by people, because I have the experience with this. Wait a minute, let's grab some mineral water. Oh, I still have a lot. Wait a minute. Yep. Okay, well, we're gonna end the live stream over here because I want to drink a coffee and then get back to the Airbnb and then finalize some one setup, a sales machine, not just a website and not like those normal digital nomads do. No, a sales machine on the back end, not A to B sales. You know, you come to my e-commerce store, you buy something, you give me money, I will make sure that you get the product. No, you miss out so much money you don't want to know. Anyway, we're getting into this because the majority of people don't like to improve anything what they do in life. So here we go. I'm gonna get very comfy in this public transport to the coffee. It's actually 10 minutes and I can sit and work from my phone. Damn it, did I put the phone in my bag now? Yes, I did. Great.